I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. As always, I am George Onyibe, appealing to the conscience of our people in a time like this, and with the eager expectation, looking up to the moment they will attend to the level of not just genuine maturity, but of course advanced maturity that will enable us survive as a people. This morning, I want us to look at a message I simply titled, Since the Days of Nnamdi Kanu, All the Kingdoms in Nigeria Suffereth Violence. Of course, if you are a Christian, you go to the book of Matthew 11:12. It says, since the day of John the Baptist, now, since the day of Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, Igbo Biafra, Igbo Unity Beggar, Igbo Unknown Government, Igbo Obedient Movement, since their days, all the kingdoms in Nigeria, the kingdom of Benin, the kingdom of Yoruba, the kingdom of Hausa, the kingdom of Ikwiri, the kingdom of Akwa Ibom, the kingdom of Abo, the kingdom of Okwane, all the kingdom in Nigeria suffered violence. And you know the end of that quotation. But the violence taketh it by force. And now, the purpose of this broadcast is just a recap of what has been happening since 2014, when IPOB emerged globally before the global community as supposedly a freedom fighting outfit, which was later criminalized in the process. You will agree with me because when IPOB started their activities, they were not proscribed as a terrorist until iniquities was found in them. Of course, if you look at their counterpart Ambazonia, it's unfortunate Ambazonia don't have sense. It's unfortunate Ambazonians don't want to listen. It's unfortunate if Ambazonia fail to understand. And when I saw, in fact, when Ayoba called me and said he wanted to join with Nnamdi Kanu, that was when I discovered that IPOB has become a terrorist group indeed. I told Ayoba to forget about Biafra agitation, because what is currently happening to our people, I'm not sure that is what for Cameroonians. His people he claimed to be fighting freedom with. This Ayoba ignored me. Of course, I directed him to someone else who he talked to. I was thinking the person will talk sense into him, and then they switched to Nnamdi Kanu. But Southern Cameroon, in case you have access to this broadcast, I want you to check since Nama Leg or Ziggy Leg and Ayoba and all these their conflicts started. Did you not see that the face of your struggle changed? The same people who made you people to run out of Nigeria under the influence of the Minority Report, because you people were not happy with how you were treated in the old Eastern region. You became a Francophone, even though you were Anglophone. But you people don't learn. They were arrested, one of their useless freedom fighter criminals, businessmen. Now some of them are happy. Some of them are not happy. But it boils down to one single fact, that they are complaining about the same thing we are complaining of Nnamdi Kanu. They say, he claimed to be protecting us. Now they are executing our people. Is that how they do freedom fighting? To kill the same people that you claim, pretend you are fighting for their freedom. If you don't have sense, don't have sense. If you want to have sense, you will have sense. And now I say this is just a recap of the whole event since the emergence of Nnamdi Kanu. And most of you will want to know what gave birth to this morning broadcast, because they will always be the one to tell me the direction to beam my satellite on, because we know how they function. They are the same people that will enter inside the bush and hit gun and then run out and say somebody is cutting the bush. They are the one cutting the bush. They are the one crying that they are cutting the bush. Most of you think I don't know what I'm doing. Most of you consider my gentle movement and easy approach to issues as if I'm not making a headway. Most of you are just confused. Let me remind you again, this is George Onyibe. I created so many platforms because a lot of people want to be part of the process that will save Nigeria. And when I have seen the extent of the criminality of Igbo Biafra people and the level they want to get to, I know that a lot of Nigerians will be mesmerized in the process. Let me give you a hint. I created Hausa platform. I created Yoruba platform. I created minority platform. I created Nigerian platform. I created many platforms, South platform. And people constantly call me. Imagine how many years now. And say, we want to join this thing. We need to do like this. I don't talk much to them. I put them in a forum I think they belong to. I don't converse with them. And I monitor all of them from this almost 60 platform. Some of them are educated people. Some of them are professional in different areas of endeavor. And some of them, I can tell you that they are slander. I am not worthy to remove it, according to John the Baptist. But then, I have not opened up to any of them why it looks like we are dormant. And this is because I see Igbo Biafraud desperation. They send people to me who will tell me, I am Agbo man. I love what you are doing. Let's continue. And by the time I look closely, they are not Agbo people. They are Igbo people. And you see one of the forum I created for Nigerian people. They don't know I was there. Normal Nigerian people. But I did well to add all the Igbo people I know. That as at that time I add them, they are sincere people. I see some of them there that are more corrupt than Nnamdi Kanu, but I don't want to talk to them. But what they don't know is how the system works now. Because the moment they know how the system works, they will infiltrate. I added people like John Paul Maduabuchi, who was then Lagos State Coordinator, and of course, the Western Region Coordinator. That is after the other guy left. He's still there. But he was fooled with obedient movement. He did not learn from Biafra agitation. He jumped into obedient movement. Since obedient movement ended, his mind has calmed down. We have somebody, let me not mention their name. Of course, Adobe should know me. She was the head media for Enugu IPOB Media Warriors. These were Igbo progressive-minded people who thought they were fighting for freedom. We have another one, I call Agowanye. She was the head of finance in Ebonyi State under IPOB. Of course, I have Uchuka from Efo in that platform. I have been with him in IPOB. We both saw it's a criminal organization. We both said, let's correct the process and start all over again. We both moved to de facto government. But if Uchuka from Efo will come out and say the truth without looking at the fellow criminal-minded Igbo people, he will tell you that Igbo people betrayed IPOB, Igbo people were the one that still betrayed de facto government, and Igbo Biafra useless people will continue to do that. But of course, he's an Igbo man. He got to defend Igbo people. He's not going to touch or rapture their ego. Uchuka from Efo is still there. Today, he actually wanted to do Igbo unity. But I have told Uchuka from Efo, this Igbo unity you are doing, Nnamdi Kanu is behind it. Don't go there. But you see, they are listening to different parties, so they don't know what is happening. But I don't talk there. Most of them don't even know that I'm there. I'm not admin in this group, but I create this group. And when I choose to be admin, I will be. When I choose not to be, it's not necessary. Somebody actually wrote to me from America and said, let's see how we can re-educate Nigerians to become progressive-minded. I told the person, I say, my problem is I don't want to be leader. I could help set up a structure. And after which we are done, those who are ready to mantle the position of leadership should go ahead. Because I have noticed a lot of things in time past. But I will be there till the end of it. We're still communicating about that. But you will begin to wonder, why this recap? The guy did not know I was there. There was one man, I called him Okom. How I knew him then was that he gave a huge amount of money to me. And said, this is for Anyoma project. Since you are from Anyoma, I told the man I'm from Anyoma, and that does not give me the right to receive any money on behalf of my people. We have Anyoma forum, we have a platform, I will add you there. And then you will tell them the purpose of the money and why you are giving them the money and the amount you are giving to them. Because the snake will one person see, na python. And that was how I brought Okom. All the Anyoma platform I added him. It's an Igbo man, I didn't remove him. Because I have no regret in dealing with people like that. Except there is something I have not learned, I will learn. It's a recap of the journey so far. And so Okom, sometimes if you listen to my broadcast, many of them, they are angry. Because they don't want me to say Igbo people don't have sense. They don't want me to say it. But I have not even started. For me to be saying Igbo Biafra, that means I still respect most of you. And if those of you Igbo people that have sense don't address this issue, don't worry, we will get to that level very soon. And so for somehow, he began to shut himself back. But of course, to all his own, nobody will tell me how to feel when you are beating me. And certainly when I spank you, I do not wish or pretend I have to tell you how to feel. So I ignored him. And as I went through the forum yesterday, there was one guy that was almost succeeded in telling me it's Agbo. And there is a way I store Agbo people. So when I'm talking to you, I will know who you are. That is how I catch all the Igbo people who have told me they are Abo because they can speak Abo. And Oko made a comment there and said, I am an Igbo man. And I know that George Onibe, what he's doing look as if he's attacking Igbo people. But it's not attacking Igbo people. He's trying to save Igbo people. Yes, we are back. It is only attack they can attack and nothing more. And the man said, we on this platform should support him. I don't know what entered his mind. You know, there is somehow talk, people have different views. And then this guy just jumped out from the blues. And he started talking rubbish. George Onibe is selfish. Because IPOB is not giving him money. That is why he began to do like this. Because IPOB do this. Because IPOB do that. He now deny it's not Igbo. He now behave like this and like that. He talked a lot of rubbish. And I now responded to him. Why are you saying all these things? Because if IPOB gave me money, Uchuka from Efo is aware. When I was broadcasting for IPOB, it was Uchuka from Efo that contacted some people that sent me a recharge card. Because IPOB don't fund me. My fear is what destroyed Nnamdi Kanu. He's afraid I will take over the movement. If you know how Nnamdi Kanu fear me, and go and check what he has done. He's regretting it because he did not know he will not be able to destroy me. He thought he can destroy me. He knew it will not be easy for him. And now he knows he has made the greatest mistake of his life. And then as we are having the conversation, the guy actually expressed to me that his major problem with me now is that I'm fighting against the creation of Anyoma. I say, wow. So the game is still on for those of you who don't understand. That how can I fight against the creation of Anyoma state? But is it Igbo man now that will come and fight for the creation of my own state? The same time Ebonyi state were created, we were very hard on the government of the day to give us Anyoma state. They did not honor it, but they gave Igbo people Ebonyi state. Look at how fast Ebonyi state is developing. And when I approach my elders and say, why is it that Anyoma state was not honored in a time like this? They said 2 petitions. And one other reason, that is 3. That is why Anyoma state was not honored. Number 1 is that the Igbo people wrote a letter that we are Igbo, they should leave us alone. Number 2 was that Ishekiri people, or rather Urobo people, said that they need us. They wrote to international community. And number 3 was that the acronym called Anyoma, the network called Anyoma, the formation of the name known as Anyoma has not been completed today. We have not agreed, unlike the Obako Ikwere and the rest of them, the Joy Youth Movement and the rest of them. And so we understand. You don't need to jump out. I say, because I'm Aboma, we are very powerful. Okwane, Ndokwa, Oshimiri, all of you, you must agree. You must endorse Anyoma. No. United Emirates was not formed that way. Few countries came forward first. Others say they are not going to be part. And as they begin to see the development, more countries join the United Emirates. The same way, all the countries or states that make up America today did not endorse the creation of America from inception. But as they begin to see the progress, they joined. And all of them become part of America. And this is the same way nations are built. This is the same way all these alliances are built. When you want to start something about region, you invite people. They don't want to. Nobody takes a kingdom by word. You take it by your action. You prove to the people that you can deliver. Look at them shouting, Anyoma must be Igbo, Anyoma must be Igbo. But they are not telling you what will Anyoma people benefit when they become Igbo. But that guy spent time to tell all the Igbo people in that forum. We have Idoma people, they're different tribe. He spent time to tell them how I hate Igbo, how I'm betraying Igbo, how I'm sabotaging Igbo. I told him, everybody here know me. They'll be ashamed of you. And I thank God none of them spoke. Pem. Because they knew that guy don't know anything. He's a fool. Maybe he's working for Nnamdi Kanu. And my concern is, why will Nnamdi Kanu ask Nigerian to create our own Anyoma state and add it up to the southeast? Why will Nnamdi Kanu do that? And all of you Anyoma people who are part of this Nnamdi Kanu agenda to carve us to Igbo people, I'm sorry for all of you. You will be disgraced by the same Igbo people. Nnamdi Kanu should use his position and champion for the creation of Anyoma state in the South region. Is Nnamdi Kanu more politically relevant than Dr. Alex Ekwime of Nigeria, who's under Abacha regime carved us to South? Nnamdi Kanu and your followers, are you people more intelligent than Dr. Alex Ekwime? I told them in that forum, because all the problem we are facing in Nigeria, Igbo people must be there. Now, let us go back to 2014, since Nnamdi Kanu came. Nigeria used to have problem. We could only identify as Nigerian by the problem we have as a people. What are the problem? The problem of political arm robbers. That is major problem of Nigeria. One government coming to embezzle, leaving the remaining coffer for the nation to another to embezzle. Histories of embezzlement. That is how we are united. There was no platform for Hausa to attack Igbo, Igbo to attack Hausa or Yoruba. Everybody was actually minding their business. The worst part of it is that the minority don't even have a say. And yes. So when Nnamdi Kanu came, all the kingdom in Nigeria began to suffer from violence. Nnamdi Kanu moved on. First of all, descended on Yoruba. He created enmity between average Igbo man with the Yoruba. This were his pattern. Yoruba Gota social media. Yoruba Gota social media. He blamed Yoruba people. He demonized Yoruba people. We call them chameleon, Afonja. Yoruba cannot be trusted. Until he discovered that without Yoruba. Now, when he discovered that without Yoruba, his Biafra will not go anywhere. Now the Kanu switch position. You begin to hear Yoruba Sama in-law. You begin to hear people like FFK shake hand across River Niger. You begin to hear the Yoruba woman in Lagos that Jesus visited in the hotel room when she was bathing. He was be able to have a bargain with Yoruba people. John Paul Maduabuchi should know. When I went to see Yoruba elders about this Biafra matter, because Yoruba is in the West, John Paul was the Western coordinator. Ask John Paul when I went to see one of the highest Igbo stakeholders. I was in his house. Pato Tommy was there, among others. Ask John Paul Maduabuchi what happened. A day will come, we will tell you the story. Some of it, he's been saved. You don't know what we have seen. If the truth will kill them, let it kill them, let them die. The misuse of the truth can kill you. But you see, the above of it all is that thou shalt know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And now, I will not misuse the truth. That is why I leave some of them for now. Go and ask Ayo Adebanjo to mention, but if you go and ask Pato Tommy, then go and ask John Paul Maduabuchi. Immediately we finish that meeting, Yoruba now become in-law of Nnamdi Kanu. The question should be, why attack Yoruba in the first place if you know he can get Yoruba in a time like this? Maybe these are some of the things that gave birth to Sunday Igboho coming to do his own Biafra, allegedly. Don't worry, Njoshi, what you don't know is bigger than you. And then we switched out from Yoruba. We entered Hausa. Hausa Fulani, Hausa Boko Haram, Hausa Janjaweed, Amesa Wumiatiala, Hausa everywhere. Towards the dying minute, we had meeting with P2B, another Igbo statesman. And then all of a sudden, all our terms and conditions have been met, sealed, delivered, and documented. They bring article. You begin to hear articulation. And then he switched and said, now, let us fight, cause problem between Hausa and Fulani. Because it looked like Hausa is not dancing to his tune properly. And that was when I have known his game. Atiku is Nnamdi Kanu friend. Because Nnamdi Kanu asked us to go and vote for him. Ask me to be, what did he and Atiku see within Nnamdi Kanu, see, deliver, and documented? Ndibo know, Uchoka for me for them know. But I'm the enemy of Ndibo. Now, if he know he can get the attention of people like Atiku, why demonize the whole Hausa people? And then they thought they have secured Yoruba and Hausa. They now came home. They approached Wike. Wike did not agree because they have become brutal at that dying minute. Most of you don't know what they did to Nigerian security men in Obibu. They roasted army, police like Suya, burned down the police, Lion Heart, Tiger Heart, all this rubbish. And Wike say no. But this is how you're going about it. I can't be part of you. They approach Okowa to be paying money to Haneze Ndibo to show his Igbo. They will take him to presidency. Okowa say no. Most of you must have forgotten that time they show Okowa mouth like goat mouth like this. That was when they wanted to enter Okowa. But they couldn't be fierce against Okowa as they were attacking Wike because I was there. And I will not allow them. When they make the post, I will inbox them. Why are you doing this? When they make those posts, I will ask them question. Why are you doing this? But then, Okowa and Wike had a fallout with them. They entered people like Asare. Of course, let's not talk about Asare yet deeply. But you see, somewhere along the line, we will tell the story how we got here. Asare obliged. Asare started jumping. Biafra, we are Igbo. Can Asare tell me why he left de facto customary government? These Igbo people betrayed him. Now they cannot get Asare. Tompolo is nowhere for them. Ateke is restricted. Joshua or Barrister or whoever, as far as Niger Delta is concerned, it's a no-go area for them. And they said the next thing is to engage our king. Because it look like our king and the hindrance in all what we are doing. This is a recap of the journey of Igbo Biafra people. So if you are Igbo person, you don't have sense. Don't worry, you never have sense again as you refuse to have sense. The next attack was the Igbo people. I mean, our king. I call them. I say where I come from. We don't fight our fathers. We don't fight our kings. This road you want to pass, the only solution is consultation. And they look at the whole king. They went to Obio Furniture. Obio Furniture told them, I migrated from Benin. They went to Okpanam, late Omo of Okpanam. This Igbo agenda. Omo say, yes, Igbo, put your house in order before anything. But the palace of the Oba of Benin is a no-go area. And if they don't crack our palace, they won't be able to access any community. Knowing fully well that the monarch of today work in affiliation with the government of the day. The ones that don't even have king will form their own king. Is that not how Nnamdi Kanu father become king? Is Nnamdi Kanu a blue-blooded individual? His father is a political king. Nothing blue blood in them. I told them it will not work. They said, okay, let's go to consultation. We've tried 3 different places to go to get the attention of our monarch. Each of them, these Igbo people will betray it. They launch attack on our monarch. Now, let me ask you a question. Before 2019, have you seen Igbo people cross above Benin? Before that man, that idiot, somewhere shouting his issue, accusing above Benin, you don't know Igbo people sponsor that guy? You should be attacking above Benin. Are you not seeing them trying to hit Isha and Benin head together? Are you not seeing what they are doing, trying to destabilize everywhere? It didn't work. They now move to Igbo unity. I still tell them. I told them that there is unresolved issue when it comes to all this Ikwere is Igbo, Abo is Igbo. There is no need to force it. You must still go to consultation. And when we are in this consultation, our people will tell you what their grievance is. And you people will now respond and know the way forward based on their complaint. I say because the whole stuff, what I see there is that maybe your father lied to you or my father lied to me. Somewhere there must be consultation. Because Nnamdi Kanu did not want to bow for anybody. He wanted to be the leader of all. Go and ask David Umahi. There was a time all the leaders, politically and traditional, met in Ebonyi. David Umahi hosted them. It was about the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu did not come to that meeting. He told them before he will come there, they must agree that he is the leader of all of them. Supreme leader. And most of you see him that time when he was between the boundary of Ebonyi and Enugu and police blocked the road and he came down from vehicle. I was doing Jakaban. That was the day that meeting was supposed to head. He spelt on all of them. He disgraced all of them. He didn't answer all of them. And that was what angered David Umahi. Because not only did he say Igbo people are useless, Igbo people are cursed, Igbo people are animal. He insulted all the representatives from the South, South, and Southeast. These are some of the things you people don't know. And that is why David Umahi told you, we are no longer Biafra. Because if a lunatic like this is going to lead us in Biafra, we are not longer Biafra today. Now, check all the Igbo elders you know in your life. How many of them have been bold enough to call a spade like David Umahi? And so Igbo people, if you think Nigerians are not observing you, then you are hallucinating. You think Tinubu is ignorant to allow David Umahi, a supposed Igbo man, to be in his cabinet? No. David Umahi is a true representative of Ndi Igbo when it comes to the issue of Nigeria. How many Igbo people have done that? And so when it didn't work, we said, let's go to consultation. And then we started. I went to Asaba. In the presence of the high chief of Asaba, the Asaba of Asaba. Other monarchs were invited. Let's talk about why we say we are not Igbo, or why we are perceiving, running back from this Igbo stuff. But the Igbo people tell me that before any meeting begin, I must inform Asare. Yes, we are back, fortunately. And so telling Asare is not a problem to me. You can imagine where different monarchs, dignitaries have gathered. I placed a call to Asare. I said, we are gathered. Maybe you speak to them before the meeting continue. Asare say I should call off the meeting. And I'm sure Asare does not know the consequence of the offense he committed that day. Maybe he was busy. Call off the meeting when different king from... Yes, call off the meeting when different king and men of excellent reputation and sentimentally regard has gathered. But of course, I didn't send myself. I called off the meeting. Yes. So I called off the meeting. I told those kings, those chiefs, those elders, I said there was emergency. Now that we've been able to see one-on-one, I will communicate with them. That is when I know that all these people are not actually looking for how to... They were not looking for how to engage through the normal process. They don't want to follow the door. They want to jump through the window. That is when I moved back completely. I now told them I am no longer a member of Biafra. I disassociate myself, everything from Biafra. And then I moved back and returned to my Nigeria. I never had issue saying you are Igbo or you are not Igbo. And the moment I moved back, they went behind. They started sponsoring Unity Beggar. They started creating chaos, crisis among Nigerians. You can see what they are doing. They mobilize even some religious leader like Ebuka Obi. And so you will see, since the day of Nnamdi Kanu to this very moment, every kingdom in Nigeria has suffered violence in their hand, bar none. And we cannot keep quiet. We cannot be, despite the fact that we are fully aware of what they are doing. We kept them quiet. Since the time of Nnamdi Kanu till today, Nigeria now can insult themselves, curse themselves, fight themselves because of Igbo people. But how many Igbo people are condemning this? Pastor like Ebuka Obi will tell you that I am Abunduwa Ririri. They will tell you that people like Senator Mbata is now Ohaneze Ndigbo leader. This criminal will now tell you that Nnamdi Kanu wants us to be Igbo. Look at it as Igbo person. Look at everything I've narrated for you. And you tell me you are proudly Igbo. You should be ashamed. But for record purposes, I am not talking to the whole Igbo yet. And I pray we don't get there. The Igbo people that say they are Biafra, they are my project. But if you feel you are Igbo, I shouldn't mention Igbo, God will punish you. Because I have not even started. What a shame. Since the day of Nnamdi Kanu, look at Nigerians. And I say, you don't even have up to 10 followers. You think I'm here to do follower? I'm here to make impact. We don't need crowd to make impact. We don't need crowd to make impact. Did you not hear the battle that Gideon and his men went to? More than 80% of those who volunteered to go to war were rejected. It's not about the number. Now watch every tribe now. They now know that Igbo Biafra steal culture. Igbo Biafra are terrorists, kidnapper, fake drug, unknown gunmen, baby factory, fake alcohol, fake medicine, fake. Everybody now know they are defending themselves. Before, when you say, I am Ezendibo, na Landi Yoruba, do you hear them talk? I think Ezendibo, na Lagos State is in jail now. It's going to escalate. Believe me, you are the one that has infested firewood to your compound. Prepare the reception to receive the visit of the lizard. Don't cry about it. The only way you have out is that Igbo people must begin to condemn atrocity by calling a spade. You think any tribe will allow you to use them and dump them as you have been using our people and be dumping them again? Never again. Never again. So why are you struggling? Why are you struggling? If the whole Igbo defeat me, do you think they will be called hero? It's just me. You should be ashamed. Just me putting all of you on your heels from this uncompleted building. You should be ashamed. And so somewhere along the line, we cannot forget where we are coming from. Those of you now who just hear my broadcast, you say, I hate Ndigbo. He say, I hate red of Ndigbo. No, go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning. Was Benin and Asia fighting before? Was Benin and Lagos fighting before? They almost got Hausa and Fulani. They almost scattered the South. Just that people of the South will reason anti-clockwise. And what do Igbo people want? The only people you can fool now is bloggers. Just send a recharge card. They will sing your praise. But believe me, pull any shot, those people will get you first. One of the reasons I'm back on this part is to make Igbo people know that what they are doing makes them to be hated. Because this low mentality of low self-esteem that have led them to this angle of seeking for validation in everything will almost destroy them. 90% of those people singing for you who are not Igbo. Igbo Amaka, Igbos are beautiful. Igbo are the richest tribe. Oh, your village is being abandoned. They will be the first to strike you when it happens. Igbo people, Zuenike, Zukwanuike, you are the one that need to rest. They can't wait say, Mama, no go sleep. You no go sleep. All your agents in every of my platform, I will filter them all. Of course, true progressive-minded Nigerians from around the globe, they are waiting already. When I tell you that since the creation of so and so, the kingdom of God has been waiting for the manifestation. The world has been waiting for the manifestation. Nigerians are eagerly waiting for the manifestation of the true, sincere, genuine Nigerian. Don't fool yourself. And maybe you have a view of the recap. Since the day of Nnamdi Kanu till today, the kingdoms in Nigeria have suffered violence from the hand of Igbo people. Are you not telling us to sit at home? I made an order from Onitsha yesterday. It didn't come to me because Igbo people are doing sit at home. And what I wanted to use the program affected me in my own region because of Igbo people. By the time we start now, if we come to hear some buffoons say, what they are doing to Igbo, it's very bad, it's not a good. Imagine Hausa now say they are doing sit at home. Imagine Ikwere say they are doing sit at home. Imagine Yoruba say they are doing sit at home. But now, it's normal. You are a hero. You love your idiots calling Nnamdi Kanu. Now, no guess sense. But don't worry, it's turn by turn. It will reach everybody. This is where I bring it. It's just a recap. It's just a recap. Buhari is dead. El Subani. That time is a hero. Very intelligent man. Now I am illiterate. The truth bitters. The truth hurts. The truth is naked. And if the truth will kill you, then you have to die. Very unfortunate. But in the end, we will tell you the truth. Let me go to the comment section and receive my insult. Early morning medicine. Who do I have there? Who do I have there? I see Izu, yes. You see Almighty, Igbo Unity Beggar. Izu is telling you Almighty. Most of you may not know. It's one of the contracted group of Igbo people born in Anyoma land. They are now the one they are using to say, Anyama is Igbo, Ikwere is Igbo, Ebe is Igbo. If you go there, they are happy. Igbo Amaka, Igbo Amaka. You see these people, they will be the first to strike you. Mark my word if you don't want to have sense. Because you have had history of betraying people who trusted you, people who laid down their life for you. You have betrayed all of them. And now you see, here I am, your destiny and your doom. Anything you do will be the last you will do. Mark my word. I see different Blackie. They say, good morning, George Onyibe. Sir, well done. You're really tried. God bless you, sir. I'm just warming up. I've not even started. I'm doing this in a completed building. Drink Gary and come and do that. Buy data like 359 and come and do that. Imagine when I'll be in my rolling chair. Oh my God. Let me sing one song for them. Why do the eyes of my crying? Why do the tears of my show? Don't play your nose, it's the end of the world. The end is when I say goodbye. I wake up in the morning and then I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand. I can't understand. The end is when I say goodbye. That's the song I woke up with in bed this morning. I was just laughing. Very shameful. They thought by now they would have broken me. They don't reason. I've not started. I'm just warming up. And the idiot was telling me, you sing Agbo Isibo on Radio Biafra. I told him, the last thing I will do is to not take fall. Bob Marley said, if I am guilty, I will pay. And I can assure you every of my activity in IPOB, I paid for it. I was detained by DSS several months. I was locked up in maximum prison in Rivers State several months. Among other illegal arrest, harassment, some of my property seized, bank account flagged off, property confiscated. I have to start all over again in life for Igbo people, for Biafra people. And then they wake up one day in their hopelessness and stupidity and tell you, he's a saboteur, he's a saboteur. And then if everything I have been is how a saboteur is in 100 lifetime, they will have me as their saboteur. Don't worry. We have not started different, Blackie. We are just preparing, waiting for the outcome of Nnamdi Kanu. I see Amechi. I greet you, Amechi. Greet you, Amechi. I see Uyi. Uyi, good morning from here. Good morning from here. He said the Igbos are crying their crocodile tears. But they are the one who started it. The crocodile tears will not save any of them. They should enjoy the social media now. I think they have social media warrior. Only me with 3 views. How many people are even viewing me? 1.5 in the Oshi. And this very video is going everywhere. Whether they like it or not, they will see it. What a shame. These are people who want to be the president. Without being president, you are manipulating everybody. What will happen when you become president? I see John. Good morning, George Onyebe. Thanks for set the narrative straight. God bless you for your good work. South must wake up and fight this common enemy. Of course, John. We are not in a hurry. But believe me, slowly, steadily, surely, and certainly, this world will get to its destination. No, we are not desperate about anything. We want a better Nigeria that will accommodate every one of us. We want a very fair society where nobody will feel cheated. We want a transparent fairness and equity. Justice system available to all. Nothing more. We are not desperate about that. Abo is not desperate to produce president of Nigeria. Wike is not desperate to be president of Nigeria. Okowa is not desperate. Akpabio is not desperate. Believe me, they would love to have a taste of it. And since we know that the political imbalance in Nigeria, we can't even be dreaming of it. Because Igbo people will not agree. Was it not Igbo people that chased Goodluck away? Because their problem was that it was developing not. But Goodluck was doing exactly the same thing Tinubu is doing. And liberating the poor, ignorant northern Nigerians so that they will know what is happening, what some of their criminal-minded politicians are doing to them. Igbo people started crying. When they finish destroying the whole process, they will use all this their Yahoo pastor. That is why it's difficult to see Igbo man that has a very wide church. Very difficult. Check all the whole mega men of God in Nigeria. All of them, almost 90% are Yoruba people. And Igbo people don't want to listen. Was it not Father Mbaka they are using? Good luck has become bad luck. Good luck is now bad luck. Oh, we pray to God and give us Buhari. The contract to destroy good luck was Mbaka. Or to the extent somebody saying, Father Mbaka, why? And the contract to destroy us, Anyoma people, Ikwere people, South people, was Fade Bukubi. And so who is to be even trusted among Igbo people? Fade Bukubi, every teaching. You are from where? Yes, I'm from Okwane. What is your name? My name is Ikechiku. Are you Igbo? No, I'm not Igbo. So who are you? I'm Okwane. Oh, Okwane, and you are not Igbo. And you are Chukwemeka. Oh, Ndi Igbo will be happy. Because you are calling your perceived brother, your supposed brother, don't worry. Be playing the music. You will dance to it. Don't worry yourself. I see different black. He says sweet music. My brother and our music, my father, they play in those days when I was small. And so no Igbo person has dropped in so they will come back later and we'll continue from there. So this is just a recap. All the criminality of Nnamdi Kanu and his fellow Igbo Biafra. Since 2014 till today, the kingdoms of Nigeria have suffered violence. And you see people of the South. You see minorities of Nigeria. You see my fellow Nigerian. The violent take it by force. And now you get the point. Cheers. Have a nice day. Igbo Biafra, drop your insult on my comment section.